Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Beacon in the Dark. We had to take a break last week, but we should be back to our weekly schedule, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, last time some stuff happened, and first and foremost I'm gonna ask everyone to introduce themselves and their characters, including with, I guess, the person that can be called the catalyst of the stuff happening last time, Sir Thompshire. Thompshire, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Sure. I'll be playing as Benjamin Aaran, Karos Dormu's biggest hater in this entire underwater city. And he used all his quiz advantages, all his fate points to make sure that fraud goes down. Maybe, probably not, but I tried.
You did good. You did good last session. But yeah, thank you very, very much, Thompshire. And then, according to your dice, we would have DoomGoblin. DoomGoblin, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah. Hello, children. I'm DoomGoblin, and I play Captain Bladebeard, like always. Like every session before this one. I still play him.
No child should be watching this show. But yeah, thank you very, very much, DoomGoblin. Then, according to your dice, we would have Zelryn. Zelryn, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Good evening. I will be playing, not with every session, I've actually played other characters, but this session I'll be playing Lyri Embersorrow, who is the other elf I've played that isn't evil. Well, it's debatable, but isn't the one from Booty Bay, and isn't also a Vulpera. But it's the other elf. But yes, that's who I'm playing today. Thank you.
Thank you as well, Zelryn. And then, of course, we would have Khono. Khono, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hello, I am Khono. I am playing Moad or Bud or Moarg. So I guess technically I've not been playing the same character throughout the whole sessions, considering how many name changes he's gone through, much like I have. So yeah, I'm playing kind of the same ogre, but not really. He's got two heads and he's very different. He's a shaman, he's a warrior, he's a pirate, he's a lot of things like me. So yeah, that's what I'm playing.
On that note, I always am not super sure how to address Moad, like, pronoun-wise when writing the recaps. Like, do I call Moad a he or a they, because there's more of them?
I mean, I think he or them or they them worked fine.
Sure.
I mean, he definitely identifies himself, or both of them identify themselves as he or he's. Yeah.
Makes sense. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Khono. So, last time, bunch of stuff happened. We're gonna do the usual thing where we all remind you all what happened last time. And as usual, we're going alphabetical. DoomGoblin, could you care to do the honors as such?
Yes. Our heroes' adventure takes a new turn as they hope to subvert the expectations of the ones they think have been manipulating them. The party unfortunately managed to deal with Lyri Embersorrow's overdose through Chief Captain Moad's shamanism and Benjamin Aaran's monk-style pressure point fighting move.
I have no better way of describing that.
While they were still doing so, Slave Master Gir Ajam suggested taking Lyri to Black Veil Alchemist for treatment, and the group proceeded to head that way. Their journey was halted, though, when Captain Bladebeard got Slave Master drunk, since the group needed him to navigate the labyrinth of poisonous plants, protecting the Black Veil encampment.
Indeed. Cool.
Is the group As the group rested, Benjamin received a sending from Chemis mentioning that the orc who drew the horde away from their ships in Booty Bay and winked at her also had green eyes, similar to the green-eyed Kairos Dormu, who had winked at Benjamin and Bladebeard during their chessboard dream. Our hero decided to discuss his suspicions with Kairagosa, and the two arrived at several conclusions. Firstly, they suspected that neither Kairos Dormu nor Petronimi or Hieronychormu knew how events will play out, since their conflict involved time manipulation on both sides. Second, they believed that Kairos intended to use the horde to counter Petra, and Hieronych freeing the elemental lieutenants by having the horde's dark shaman enslave them.
As for their specific motivations, Benjamin and Kyrie came to suspect that Petra and Hieronych want to elicit an even larger response from the Bronze Dragonflight, to make the situation so dire and catastrophic that there will be no choice but for Nosdormu to appear and alter time to prevent it, thus corrupting himself. Meanwhile, they suspect that Kairos doesn't necessarily want to stop Petra and Hieronych, but retrieve an item that he accused the two of stealing from him. Kyrie suggested that the three of them are likely counting on the party not prioritizing dealing with them, and so that they should force their hands by asking Kairos to begin searching for Petra and Hieronych. I'm sure you'd be up.
Meanwhile, Bladebeard and Xiao Qi discussed Pandaren. When Benjamin happened to see the Pandaran's drawings, he realized that Xiao Qi's was the sister of the Pandaren merchant that Lyri's Sun Fury companions had tortured and murdered. Oof. Regardless, while Kyrie distracted Kairos, Benjamin convinced Moad and Bladebeard to follow Kyrie's plan. After waking up Lyri with Bladebeard's King Varian potion, she also very reluctantly agreed to at least follow along, after admitting that she wanted Petra and Hieronych to get her a car that would endure corruption. Falthian and Castilian also required some convincing, but were swayed with the promise of loot. Meanwhile, Archmage Runeweaver stayed behind to watch over the passed out. I can't pronounce that. I can't even begin to figure it out.
Girazasham.
Okay.
I do love everyone's interjections, I suppose. Yeah, carry on, Zelryn, please.
Okay. Kairos then used Benjamin's tracker map of Azeroth to pick up Hieronych and Petra's trail indirectly, since he wasn't sure where they would actually be on the physical Azeroth. The group thus stumbled across two simulacra, created by Petra and Hieronych, disguised as Makara. Makara? It's Makara, goddammit. Disguised as Makara, working to hide what could only be described as a hole in time. As the two Makara dispersed, Kairos explained that several of these holes were hidden throughout the city, and intended to activate at the same time. He stated that he could find Hieronych and Petra by tracing the magic they used to create this hole, and that it could optionally also be disrupted by forcing it to activate prematurely, which would involve fighting whatever would come out. The group decided to disrupt this one, and as a result, the 4 Blood Elf agents that Delanif had sent to Booty Bay for Lyri emerged, ready for combat.
Yep, indeed. Thank you very, very much, everyone. So, yeah, we pretty much begin this session with combat starting. Now, of course, if any of you have any thoughts before we begin, feel free to share them. And also, if anyone would like to reposition themselves on the map, because Kairos, opening up the portal thingy would take at least a couple seconds. So yeah, feel free to reposition yourselves within reason, of course, because you were having conversations before. Otherwise, yeah, I guess you'd be here with this fellow. Yeah, Fultian is over here. I guess I'll move him here-ish. If nothing else... Oh, I guess there's one question that we ought to solve. A kind commenter pointed out that we haven't really established whether, like, what everyone is wearing, given the fact that you guys equipped, like, sports team equipment for the arena fight. I'm more than willing to, like, hand wave away the return of your clothes if, like, maybe say Runeweaver went to explore the ruins and during, like, a period of rest you guys changed back into your regular clothes or whatever. So I'm curious, what's everyone wearing at the moment? I guess.
Well, Aura pushes up glasses. Lyri did not change into the sportswear arena gear, as she snuck into the arena and almost prematurely started the fight, so she will be wearing her normal clothes.
Very well pointed out.
Is she wearing the dress? The evil dress?
I believe she is,
Robe,
but it's
alright.
under
Robe,
her.
whatever.
It's under her clothes. I believe she put it on after she got it.
Interesting. Noted.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying.
I forgot. Benjamin doesn't. I mean, even Thompshire doesn't know what the evil dress does.
Oh yeah.
The man behind the character doesn't even remember.
Well, you weren't there for it because you fell asleep.
Oh, was it that session? Okay.
Yes, it was that session. You fell asleep, and that's why we got it. And I don't think we discussed it since.
Guess I'll find out when you use it.
Well, it's kind of.
Like, you killed a granny for it. It better be good.
Didn't kill a granny. Didn't you kill myself?
For clarity, the dress can supposedly be used to unlock certain doors in the ziggurat of Minlof, but it's also heavily charged with death magic, so I guess if any one of you is a necromancer, it will give you a boost.
Yeah, I heard you said we could, like, use it for something, like we could consume it, or like...
Yeah, basically sacrifice it for a bunch of, like, magical advantages.
Yeah.
Duly noted on Lyri's outfit. I'm curious about everyone else.
Yeah, be back in his regular fit.
Makes sense? More than Bladebeard?
Bladebeard is wearing the pyjama pants and his hat.
Makes sense. What about Moad?
I imagine after the arena stuff, Moad would go back to his regular armaments.
Alright, then that answers that question. Any other observations or thoughts regarding anything whatsoever before we begin the battle itself?
The rogue blood elf is called Endesa.
Correct.
Alright.
Yep. Okay. Going back to our current narrative and, like, hitting the proverbial play button. Just as Kara says, I warn you, I forgot to warn you that whomever comes out of this portal of this will likely be very aggressive, as these four emerge out, Songvina first wielding her polearm, I guess just based on where I placed them on the map, which I did most of for the sake of space. Her first target would be Guren, in narrative at least. And she comes out shouting in pure rage. Astrana and Dessa are more quiet, while Andomi mouths out vengeance for Velanif, as they all get ready to fight as a result of whatever fucked up timeline they came out of. Now, as they come out, Kairos looks towards Bladebeard and says, I can imagine what you're thinking. I don't recommend doing it.
Why not?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Right, starting at...
You didn't.
I guess, sure, if we're being very literal. Anyway, he would focus on his magic-y stuff. Now, As we begin the initiative order, as like previously established, your companion NPCs will begin acting at the start of the next turn. Now, Thompshire, may I offer you a compel?
Go ahead.
I would like to compel your adventuring swordsman aspect, specifically the adventuring part. You believe that the best way to deal with this is to do the same thing that you did in the arena fight, aka jump into the hole.
Okay, that's interesting. And does the compel just involve me jumping in, and then what? That's it. I just need to jump in.
That is all I require. As for the rationale, you can think of it in any way whatsoever. But the jumping in is the only thing I would sort of obligate out of you if you accept the compel.
I'll take it. That's fine.
Alrighty. And luckily enough, it is your turn in the initiative order.
Yeah, I just sprint for the portal. Oh god, this is gonna go so bad.
Okay. Just as Kairos finished warning Bladebeard, he says, "Oh, perhaps you're not the one I was supposed to warn." As Benjamin jumps into the hole in time, and just as he does, Benjamin does, unless you want to do anything before that.
Me?
You, yeah.
No. Yeah, I just go for it.
Okay. Just as he does, Kairos will mention, I should have mentioned that trying to do so will not lead to the point where these four came out of. Oh well, too late now.
No. Oh god, this is gonna be so fucked up. Anyways.
Well, it's still Benjamin's turn, so I guess he still has his actions and all that. So we will I will display what is going on with him. As Benjamin, you expected to find yourself maybe in Booty Bay where you met these four, or I guess maybe the casino ship because of the whole copying thing, or maybe in Quofalos. Not that you necessarily know how Quofalos looks like, but at the very least you know that it does not look like this. As you find yourself in a very human yet dark looking place that I will put on the map and so make larger, and this will be sort of your let's say hangout area for now. As I'm gonna move your token around here, make you a little bit smaller too, and yeah, you find yourself in this human looking cemetery. It is dark out, but oddly enough you can see the sun out, but it's still very, very, very dark in this place. And as you come out, you don't see a hole behind you, instead you see it further away. Can I get a careful to see if you remember something?
Mm-hmm.
You have a vague memory that I'll not fully reveal, but at least I'll point you in sort of the right direction. You have a vague like you've never, your parents, like your mother has told you of her heritage, and we've established that your father didn't talk much about his family or his backstory, because we've established that you constantly get surprised by all the shit that he seems familiar with as you travel with him. But you do, a memory flashes before you of a particularly bizarre story that he once told that really creeped you out as a child, and you were not very sure back then why he told it or what he meant, because you were a child, you didn't really understand him. But it involved a very evil man grave robbing to create some sort of bizarre monstrosity. As you hear behind you, I'm assuming you're facing say southwards, you hear behind you a humming that sounds gargled, like gargly, And as you look behind you, you see this thing, let's say this scale, digging through the graves. And as you look even more around you, you spot that, well, some of those graves that have been dug out, their inhabitants are also milling about. I'll place several of these on screen. You find yourself in this place. Of course, if you have any questions about like the environment or whatever, feel free to ask.
Like, are they hostile or are they just digging?
The zombies appear to not have noticed you yet. The gigantic abomination, curiously, after you appear, like, you hear the humming. You look at it. It keeps humming, then pauses. Looks at you. At least you think it's looking at you. It has multiple eyes, like, across its body. And then says, "Oh, hello, master." And continues digging through the dirt.
Hello?
Just need couple more body parts for the assignment, master. You smell you smell funnier, master. Have you been eating elf?
Can you remind me what your assignment is?
To make myself better, master. And he like digs out a not like a particularly fresh grave and like shoves it in its stomach mouth. Well, you know what I mean. It is gruesome looking.
Can I see the portal from here?
Yeah, you would see it because it's a bright light. None of the like the zombies or the abomination seem to be paying it any mind.
How long has that been there?
You point at the portal, I imagine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't know, master. Is where I was born and where you live.
Well, have you seen that before?
Yes, master was born there. Elf blood got to your head? Can I get a clever from you?
Not very clever.
Head empty.
Right. Why are your guts out? That doesn't seem very, well.
You made us this way, master.
Well, maybe we should, change how it was done.
Whatever master desires.
Say,
I'll put the abomination after Bladebeard and Maud in the initiative order, in case like a fight happens. What's up?
I kind of try to sense, like, beyond the portal, if there's, like, anything particularly magical around.
You can do that, but if you do that, I would take it as you sacrificing your action, because you've already been rolling a few, like, narrative rolls.
Yeah, sure.
Then give me a careful, please. Stunt applies. What was your question?
If I, like, sense anything particularly magical around beyond, like, the portal and the undead guys.
A whole lot of necromantic magic coming from the house. But
the portal is that where near the portal?
The portal's right in the doorway, so you can't really get into the house unless you like bust a hole in the wall.
Are there no windows?
None that you can see.
Well, if I still can, in my turn, I'd approach or like
You have
start
movement.
doing so.
You have movement.
Yeah, then bleep bleep. Oh, okay. How did I do that?
I'll delete it for you. You have selected your draw button instead of your select button, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
Feel free to click and drag. Yeah. Well, I don't think you can get that far. I'll move you like I'm not the thing. Yeah, there-ish. You are very correct. Can I get a sneaky from you? Oh, all right. I need to roll to oppose. The zombies to the south like turn to look at you, growl, and begin approaching you. And you, as a veteran of the Northern campaign, recognize when a zombie turns hostile.
Are they like Walking Dead zombies or World War Z zombies?
I'm not sure there's much of a difference.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's a massive difference.
I have not seen World War Z, so
Are they like fast zombies or slow dumb zombies?
slower than the average human, definitely. But they're not like what's the word? Crippled, if that, I guess, for lack of a better term. They have a quickness of 1.
Okay, then I'd keep going towards the house and try to outpace them.
Sure. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okie dokie. And Dessa's turn. She... Let me roll her careful to see whom she spots first. Okay. Yeah, she spots Bladebeard and says, "You!" And she shadow steps behind you and attempts to stab you, Bladebeard. How do you defend yourself?
Can I try to block it with the arcane saber?
Of course you can. Give me your forceful, please. Yeah, you defend yourself. Remind me, do you have like any stunts regarding that? Can't quite look at the moment.
I have Kyrie's advantage.
Oh yeah, good point. So yeah, you do gain an advantage. Very good roll.
Woohoo.
What would you like your advantage to be called?
Sword Master.
Hmm?
That's like the quickest name for an advantage I ever came up with.
Oh, it works. It works. Yeah, she yells "you," and shadow steps behind you. You block her effortlessly, and she says, "You will pay for what you have done."
I mean, sure. I mean, I didn't do anything really. It was Atea.
Astrana's turn. Astrana will... Who will she shoot? Actually, yeah, I will roll her careful too to see what's the first thing that she notices. Because she also has like a sort of top enemy. I guess the portal's in a way, so she'll focus on Gurin. She aims an arrow and shoots it right at Gurin. How does Gurin defend himself?
With his shield.
Can I get Gurin's forceful, please? So 3 points of damage coming Gurin's way with Kyrie's assist. As he, I guess... Oh, it's a magical arrow. It's an arcane shot, so it slightly like penetrates through the shield. Not like this, the damaging it too much, but still. But yeah, Gurin takes...
I was thinking like, so it's a magical arrow.
Yep.
Not like a physical.
It's a physical arrow enhanced by magic.
Sure. Yeah. I was thinking like the arrow like hits him in the shoulder, and like 3 seconds after he like turns.
Sure. I'm not opposed to it. Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Level 3 stress.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Lyri, it is your turn.
So Benjamin just ran into the portal.
Benjamin just ran into the portal.
Did Kairos say anything about this? Just that it doesn't go where they came from and that's it?
Pretty much. He advised Bladebeard not to do it, but then he said, oh, perhaps that you're not the one I should have been warning. Otherwise, he has been focusing on, like, his own spell to close this thing.
To close it?
Well, that is the plan.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, Lyri will... Lyri will run into the portal and try to fish
Hell
Benjamin
yeah.
out.
Hell yeah. Alright.
He's the leader. You have to get him back.
Okay, I will move you because you will also appear right over here. As you appear right there. And all the zombies and the abomination instantly turn towards you. And the abomination says, Master, your snack showed up.
Okay, so I see that, I see this big abomination and zombies.
And oddly enough, you saw like Benjamin like mid-stride, almost like unconcerned, and the undead are paying him no mind, but they're paying you very much mind.
Interesting. Okay. If I can see Benjamin, then I will, Oh, wait, do I also see the portal there, then?
It is a bright light, and it is dark where you are, so yes, you would see it.
So I don't see the portal I came in through, but I do see that one. Okay. So I guess I will, I guess I will try to, for my turn, run at Benjamin and push him forward. Like, shove him. Well, shove's the wrong word. That implies I'm pushing him over. I mean, like, I'm gonna...
Right.
Yell after him and try and catch up with him. Narratively, I mean.
Sounds... If you want to turn this into game mechanics, like a forceful advantage. If you don't want to turn this into game mechanics, yeah, you just shove Benjamin from behind, not necessarily achieving too much. Benjamin, feel free to like react to Lyri's appearance and the undead's reaction to Lyri's appearance.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm investigating that house.
You're in a time portal thing that's being shut, and you're gonna investigate a house?
Yeah, it's... I don't know, this place seems familiar.
Master, I'll protect you, don't worry. As you see the abomination like readying its hook. Benjamin, you've fought abominations often enough, you know what's about to happen.
Oh, wait, I should move Lyri to Benjamin.
You can continue doing your assignment. I'll take care of her.
Give me a flashy. Abomination just giggles and says, Master, mind if I take an arm for myself, please? Never had elf before.
How much would I need for it to work?
Like a 4. Elves are pretty tasty.
Okay, I think you should be the one hurrying out of that portal. Unless you are looking forward to be part of that thing.
You know, we have people outside who are gonna attack us, and this portal is gonna be shut down in the best case scenario.
Look, just give me...
And you're house touring?
Look, there's something familiar about this place, okay? I just want to find out what it is, and I'll be right out.
And what if this is some kind of...
Purgatory?
Trap you in here until you... Yeah, sure, purgatory.
I mean, that big guy seems relatively fond of me for whatever reason. I think I'd live at the very least.
Yeah, well, I'll hide, but I'm not letting you stay in here forever.
Well, I think you're a big, well, for lack of a better word, beacon, attracting every single dead thing in this place.
I don't think I'm a beacon. Attracting dead things.
And the hook
Oh.
closes in on Lyri, because that's quite long enough for just one turn of combat.
Yeah. And I also realized maybe I am a beacon because I'm wearing a massive necromancer robe.
Anyway, back in the current timeline, let's say, as Sangvina, as I mentioned, charges forward. I guess her first target would be Gurren. DoomGoblin. How does Gurren defend himself from this? Do you know DoomGoblin, the Draconid animation in World of Warcraft?
Oh, it's been a while.
They basically, they also wield a polearm. She, just to describe, she's basically twirling it as she charges forth to make it harder for the defendant, in this case Gurren, to defend himself with a melee weapon, because he wouldn't know where the polearm would be coming from. So as what's her thing? Yeah, that's her thing. I'm gonna roll Sangvina's attack. How does Gurren defend himself?
With his shield.
Can I get Gurren's Force, please? That is, 4 points of damage coming his way.
Alright.
Alrighty. What's
If I can choose, I think maybe 2 and 2.
Makes the most sense to me, just because the 4 would stick around for a while. As the 2 consequence will be overwhelmed, because it is, he's under sudden attack. He doesn't speak whatever language you guys have been speaking, so he's been out of the loop. Yeah, all that. Bladebeard and Maud, it is your turns. For narrative's sake, Kairos, while focusing, says, well, now that one of you has gone in, that person will probably need assistance.
Two of us went
Maybe you can stop trying to close the portal and wait for them to get out. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I agree with him.
If I
You
stop,
always agree with me, brother.
he's still casting. If I stop casting, this hole will remain permanently open. That said, I don't think this will be able to close until those 4, indicating the Blood Oaths, will be defeated.
Okay, so we just don't defeat them for a bit until they're out. That's a plan.
Yes, just make sure they don't kill everyone until then.
Alright, I do what I do best and I fight.
It is your turns.
Moed would move to brandish his Titan sword, and he'd move to whack the elf trying to kill Bladebeard.
With the Titan sword. Can I get your forceful attack, please? Okay, that's how she'll defend herself. Oh, so close on the stun.
I know, so close. I'm trying to spawn it.
Well, good news is you do still inflict 1 point of damage on her, as you catch her unaware she was too focused on attacking Bladebeard. She will take her level 1 stress. Good job, Moad. You catch her unaware and I guess shove her away a little bit.
Alright.
Well done. If there's nothing else on your turn, it will be Bladebeard then.
Yeah, he sees Bud shoving this. Whoa. Stop fighting, you two. Can we just talk over a drink?
I
Maybe.
will never forgive you for what you did to Velanef, you monster. She says to you,
What did you
Bladebeard.
do?
What did I do again?
She readies her weapons, unwilling to discuss the matter.
Oh, wow, you must have done something really bad.
Also, who is she?
Who do you mean by she? Above board?
Whoever she mentioned?
Oh yeah, is this a DoomGoblin question or a Bladebeard question?
Bladebeard question.
Okay. You will get no response from the NPCs.
I really don't want to fight. We are on the same side. Or I guess not. You're with the Horde, right? We don't have to fight.
You see her making the telltale signs of probably trying the same thing, aka shadow stepping behind you to stab you. You think. You can never really know. But if you want a DoomGoblin, we can treat this as like a verbal attack. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, sure. Let's try it. It probably won't work, but sure.
It sounds careful to me. She...
Careful, which I have... What, +1 in?
She'll defend with her forceful, which is not as good as her sneaky or quick, but it's a +5.
Better than 1.
Yeah, it's a +5.
Oh. Much better than 1. Can I do something else?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know how to create forceful advantages. I will then just attack. Fight
Lovely.
first, talk later.
Lovely. What does the attack consist of?
Charging towards her and slashing her with the arcane saber.
She will attempt to defend herself by vanishing into a puff of smoke. So give me your forceful, please. And yeah, that's her sneaky. Okay. Well, you got a good roll. And she got a pretty
It's
bad
a
roll.
10.
Yes, it is.
Cheap
no.
trick.
Is there anything that is worth... I guess you'll spend a fate point to reroll, because that is a pretty bad roll. And a pretty bad result overall. Not much better, so just 2 damage coming her way. But you do charge into her, I assume, like, slash at her and push her back. Correct?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll slightly move her token here. Unless you want to, like, improve your roll, this will be 2 points of damage. You'll take her level 2 stress.
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Hey. I don't want to fight, alright?
I'll kill you where you stand, you traitor! Liar and cheat! Alrighty.
Yes, I am all of those things. But, I mean, look at this realistically. Look how many of us are there, and there's only, what, 4 of you?
She snarls in fury, and you can tell you're not getting through to her. Not in this way, at least. But, well, maybe if you insist on it and make it an attack. Anyway. Anything else on your turns?
Nope.
Okay. Then, in the graveyard, as sort of expected, Lyri, the massive abomination attempts to at least catch you with its hook to like drag you towards it. How do you defend yourself?
Well, this is a hook that requires a bit of pre-planning. You have to throw it, and then it has to hit its target.
Yeah, and you give it plenty of time for the pre-planning, yeah.
And it is pretty far away, so Lyri will kind of void blink to one location as the abomination readies up its hook. With the telltale jingling of chains, I guess. And once it is thrown, Lyri will void blink to safety, knowing that it's too late for the abomination to change course of its attack.
Sounds like a quick defense.
Okay. Wait, don't tell me it wrote that +11.
Yes, it did.
Oh, it's so powerful.
Yeah, that's 5 points of damage coming your way. If it wasn't obvious, the companions that are outside cannot aid you in this other timeline.
Mhm. I mean, we don't have anything for quick defenses anyway.
Sure,
do we?
just speaking generally. Yeah.
Okay. I will. I will spend a fate point.
What are you invoking?
I will spend Wayward Rogue of Embersorrow Blood. I have been in many a situation I've had to quickly blink out of, and this is no different. So I'll do that to give myself a +2.
Makes sense to me. Still 3 points of damage, and does still mean that it gets its way, unless you want to improve it further.
I will take a level 3 stress.
Noted. As the abomination nails you with its hook. It doesn't impale you, but it does not scratch is too light of a word. What's the word?
Does it
Not graze. It basically grabs around your back and pulls you towards him.
and hooks me in like a
Yeah,
road
but
dog.
true. But I was also meant to describe that it does also hurt you a little bit because it is a big blade thing. But anyway, hooks you, drags you towards it, and it doesn't manage to pull you into its stomach mouth, and you manage to land next to it as it looms over you, eager to devour this elf that it has described as a rare treat, and says, "Master, I'm doing it."
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Back in the outside universe, let me make a note. On Domi's turn, she will a bit further in the back. Seeing that Endessa's under pressure, I guess you'll go for the biggest target and throw on our... would she? Trying to think a little bit. Yeah, she'd throw an arcane blast at Moad's way. Moad, how do you defend yourself?
Yeah, I guess Moad would try to use his cannon as a shield. The old reliable.
Yeah, give me your force, please, as a defense. That is a tie with Kyrie assisting you. So tie means Andomi gains an advantage as she'll get arcane power as the advantage. Meanwhile,
Is that the
what's up?
White Hell here? I'm just trying to figure out who's attacked.
It is this
What?
one. This one.
That one. Oh,
If you guys want, I can label them with text on screen. Do you want me to do that?
that might.
Sure, I'll do that right away. So I'll make it red. Oh, and I need to make it bigger too. Let's say the size, just for the sake of it. Andomi is this one. Songvina is this one. Endessa is this one. And Astrana is this one. Okay. Now for the graveyard shift, for lack of a better term. Let me make a note. Okay. The zombies' turn. This one charges in towards you, Benjamin. How do you defend yourself? It is slow, but it is physically, well, at least it's supposed to be fairly impressive.
I'll try to keep my distance from their attacks, so basically being faster than them.
The first part was careful, the second part is quick, so I'll leave it up to you. Yep, you create an advantage. Do you have a name for it?
On my feet.
On my feet. Yeah, Benjamin. As for the other zombies, they close in, heading towards Lyri for the most part. Yeah, this one will be here, and this one will manage to get close to you. And seeing how fast you are, how fast and such you are, I don't think they will necessarily attack you, but rather give the abomination an assist by hemming you in and basically preventing your retreat.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Oh, if it wasn't obvious, the wisdom ball did go with Benjamin. So on that turn, it will be its turn. DoomGoblin, what should Gurren do?
Let's say he creates an advantage by harnessing his rage.
Sure, well, the last time we did that, we said it's forceful, so can I get Gurren's forceful? Enough for one. That's enough for one. Should we call it inner rage again, like we did last time when this happened?
Sure.
Okay. Thompshire, do you want the wisdom ball to do anything? Thompshire, are you with us?
Big shot.
He
Lost.
died.
Rex has finally got to him. I can't believe it. Banished to another.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'll leave the wisdom ball then for like the top.
For his return.
Yeah, for his return. But I'll add Thompshire to let us know when he's back. Okay.
Try and message.
Sure. Meanwhile, we'll continue and see at least until Benjamin's next turn. So it will be Zemo next. Let's see if Zemo activates. The answer is no. So, what should your NPC companions do? So, going in order, who should Kyrie freeze? If anyone.
Maybe the warrior. She's the only one that's like melee.
Well,
Yeah, go for her.
and Dessa's also melee, the rogue.
Oh, there's a rope.
Yeah, one keeps mirroring around.
She can like throw daggers.
The choice is yours.
I'm fine with whatever. I think Bladebeard's pick was a good one, so.
What?
That is my vote. Here. That was a
Sure.
good-
Let's freeze Endess.
Okay. And Dessa shall be frozen in place as she's positively startled by this happening. Next NPC. Oh yeah, Anastasia will begin taunting. She'll jump into the fray, shout out her name, and charge at Songvina. Who is next? Do you want Zhaoqi to take a picture?
Sure.
Sure, she will do that. And then afterwards, the slave master is not here. Where do you want the lightning ball? Feel free to click and drag it around. Obviously, you cannot take it to the alternate timeline.
And what does it do again?
It
Just reduce spellcasting rolls?
It either reduces spellcasting rolls or it attacks those who enter like upon first entering and upon remaining in it at the top of the round, if that makes sense.
So, does it affect Shadow Steps?
I've never actually played a rogue, so I'm not super sure how shadow steps work, like if they're magical or if they're just like masking your movement. Genuine question.
Oh, Thump's back. We can do the wisdom ball.
Sure, but I do have yeah, my question first, if you guys don't mind.
I don't know. I think it depends on what the player wants.
Sure.
If you consider it magic, or if you want your character to be like
Sure.
super fast.
She's a blood elf, a former sun
Do
fury
any
too.
of them? Do any of them also use magic? Does Andomi use magic?
Andomi is the mage, so yes. Astrana, the hunter. Well, she did fire an arcane shot, but that's debatable how magic-y it is. Songvina, you don't know. You've only seen her melee, and then Dessa, kinda.
So probably best to put it on the mage.
You can click and drag it wherever you wish.
We can also do the damage thing.
Also true.
But has the damage ever worked?
No?
I mean, you guys have like tried to damage either mooks, in which case it has worked, or like very high level bosses. These are
Which
not.
didn't work.
These are not very high level bosses.
I see. I don't want to be the one to move the lightning ball. Someone else do it.
I say my suggestion is damage on ranger and mage, because they're close.
Yeah, you can place it on both of them.
Sure.
Feel free to click and drag it. All of you should have control over it. Okay. Next, we'll just resolve the NPCs, then move back to the wisdom ball. Okay. That was the lightning ball. Do you want anyone teleported to safety?
Not yet, I
Benjamin?
think.
Not possible. If the answer is
Nope.
no, do you want anyone banished to the twisting nether?
Maybe the
Yeah,
warrior.
I think we should banish the warrior.
I am not opposed.
Songvina.
Not opposed.
This is like PvP strats.
Okay, let me check and see what her fate will be in the twisting nether. Yeah, D15. 13, that's... We've had 13 before. Songvina will not return from the twisting nether.
Well,
Awesome.
Oof.
It is a good thing for her. I'll say that.
Oh,
And don't take that as in bad for you guys.
wait, didn't she die in our timeline? Maybe she can become the new one.
Moving on.
New
She can replace the one we killed.
Moving on. Now, Thompshire, do you want the wisdom bow to do anything?
I'll point at the big abomination and say fire.
Okie dokie. Let's see if it does anything. I believe that is not the best result, but let me just open that up. Yeah, an 18 is a useful piece of advice. A useful piece of advice. What's what are you pondering at the moment so that it can advise you?
I'm kind of pondering if investigating the house is actually worth it, considering that the portal might close at any time, and Lyri is about to be disemboweled / eaten / mutilated / whatever.
You may not like what you will find, says the wisdom bowl.
Benjamin kind of frowns, but this kind of just made them even more curious.
Yeah, it's the don't look at the elephant thing, or don't think of an elephant. It is your turn.
From 1 to 10, how dead are you?
I have this handled.
We'll make her dead soon, Master. Don't worry. You asking me who if I dead? I pretty dead, Master.
So you got things handled? Can I?
Just do your thing.
Okay.
I got this one handled, Master. We'll save you the best bits.
Benjamin gives a thumbs up to who knows who.
It is.
But like to the audience.
Who knows? Up to the interpretation of the viewer. And I'll make my way towards the house.
You would have to climb a hill if you head that way, so let me slightly adjust you. You'll be coming from this way. But yeah, other than the big hole in time that you can presumably use to go back through, you do spot a hangman's noose, I guess. Well, it's not just the noose, it's the whole setup. You do spot a fairly recent corpse there. Can I get a careful to see if you notice something? Do you smell salt? Do you smell salt? Salt doesn't have a smell.
I was about to say that.
Not salt. What's the smoke? Smoke, but not like a something's on fire smoke, but smoke as in I left like that piece of meat in a smoking room or whatever.
Okay.
You can infer that this will be probably someone's dinner.
Mm-hmm. Elves, probably. Then if I can, I'm gonna poke through a window.
Well, you have not seen any windows.
No?
It's just I've mentioned that before. It's just this big hole in time thing barring your way. Well, barring the doorway. Can I get a careful to see if you maybe what you might hear from inside? Yeah, you hear someone humming while it sounds like they're chopping meat, you think? And whenever the abomination lets out a yell in the battle against Lyri, you hear damn it. What is it now? Nothing worth my time, nothing worth my time. I'll get them back eventually. They'll all remember me.
Knock knock.
Well, the hole in time is in the way of you interacting with the door. Do you jump it?
No. I actually say knock knock.
Give me a flashy.
Oh,
okay. With that, the figure inside pauses and says, Is it you? You've come back? Why? How? When?
Does this voice sound familiar?
Give me a careful to reference your memory, but rolling again would mean forsaking your combat action.
Sure.
You're careful. Not to your recollection, no.
Would the 5 be enough?
Yeah.
I'll Can I use on my feet?
How would it help you? I'm not opposed, but give me a bit more.
Someone who's on their feet can also has their mind kind of ready, you know?
Oh, sure. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
With a 5, the answer, I'm sorry, will disappoint you. It's not familiar at all. You realize, this person inside, you've never met them before. But they clearly recognize your voice. They think they do.
The least you could do is open the door, right?
Oh, I'll open the door and I'll gut your entire guts out for leaving me 30 years ago. I'll add something to the initiative order.
Won't he just go through the portal?
Do you want to do that and abandon Lyri?
No, I mean him. If he just comes through.
Give me a clever. The way, like, you think, none of the creatures here recognize or have recognized or interacted with the portal yet. You're not super sure what will happen upon direct contact, but like you think back to, say, for instance, when you first stumbled in the outside, well, real timeline across this thing, it was invisible to everyone, like except for Kairos, who did a thing to unveil it. You're not super sure of like if whomever goes through this will like pass through to the other side, or if nothing will happen. But either way, it sounds like a lose-lose scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything else on your turn? Obviously, you don't have your combat action, but still.
I kind of step back a little bit just in case.
Sure. Now, back in the real timeline, as I make a note. Back in the real timeline, and Dessa, frozen in place, will... I guess Gurren is in range, yeah, so she will slash at Gurren from behind, as Gurren was focused on defending against the foe in front of him. How does Gurren defend himself?
Can I can Bladebeard
Undo it?
defend Gorin?
Or yeah, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do a get down, Mr. President.
Jump in front of the attack.
Yeah, you can do a get down, Mr. President, of course. Feel free to click and drag your token. As yeah, how does Bladebeard defend Gurren?
With his arcane saber.
May I get your forceful, please? Yeah, you defend yourself with also the bonus from Kyrie, and she very good rolls on like your part today. So
yeah, rolls don't like Andessa.
They very much don't. As yeah, she growls in frustration at you parrying her, and she says, "Why do you have to take everything from me? I'll kill you where you stand, you traitor!"
Traitor? Come on, I thought that ice would cool you off.
Astrana's turn. Astrana, oh yeah, she has to defend herself against the lightning bolt. Let's see how she does. She'll attempt to defend herself by trying to jump away from it. Let's see if she does so. She does not, so Astrana will take 1 point of damage. Nevertheless,
Kala being useful?
Nevertheless, she will... not that thing. Yeah, no. I'll move the lightning bolt briefly to move Astrana out the way. I'll put it back. Okay, Astrana goes over here. Not the lightning bolt again. And takes aim at, I guess, Bladebeard, because Bladebeard's not facing her. So how does Bladebeard defend himself?
Can he try to parry the blow with his sword?
Not a... Can you hear... I guess give me a careful to realize that it's coming for you to like parry it. I'm not opposed to it, and it will not be a difficult roll.
-3.
Not that easy either, okay?
Not what you had in mind, eh?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, it's a critical fail.
It very much is.
All right.
So it
So I'll
completely blindsides Bladebeard, it seems.
then I guess Gurin will have to jump in front of Bladebeard to defend him
Hell yeah. Can I get Gurin's
with his shield.
Yeah, can I get Gurin's forceful then? She got a 7, so it's a 6. Yeah, Gurin takes 1 point of damage with that, as he tanks the arrow, but still grazed a little bit. Okie dokie. Who is next in the initiative order? That would be Lyri. Lyri, it is your turn.
Okay, so Lyri is kind of blocked in by these zombies that are stopping her escape.
Mhm.
And she's been brought right into kind of the almost the grasp of this abomination. But if it wants Lyri to be here, then that's where Lyri will stay. I will use my stunt, the visionary, which, let me bring up the definition or the exact terms of. Once per session, I don't have it up yet. Let me store.
You altered the
senses or perception of a target, I think, right?
perception and senses, yes.
This abomination, it has its prey in its grasp. They're blocked in, and as a simple beast, all it wants to do is stare into the eyes of its victim, its prey, and kind of relish in that fear as it gets eaten. But so yeah, I want this abomination, using my stunt, to stare directly into my eyes, which may or may not be wearing high-tech goggles that have a negative effect on one's health.
Clever. Okay. Yeah, you do so. I may have missed something from your description, so feel free to reiterate it if I have. So yeah, the abomination intends 100% to stare into your eyes, well, with goggles and all that. I don't think that necessarily prevents it from acting otherwise.
No, it can still act. It just needs to maintain the eye contact.
It will try its best. Of course, if you like void blink away, yeah, that's a different matter altogether. But it will try its best to.
Okay.
As you unleash your mumbo jumbo void magic upon it, and it like glares into your eyes and says, "Shiny. Want to eat? Please give me dumb. Gimme. Master, can I have its eyes?" It says, all the while not looking away from you.
Okay, good. How long do these things take to walk again?
We're not like established a set duration, but like last time it was
It killed a
20-ish.
grandma.
You quick kill grandma in like 20 to 30-ish seconds.
Okay. It's good enough, I guess.
You still have your turn.
I will try to make a I will act. I will fall to the ground and pretend to act helpless, so this thing maybe will take its time, thinking its meal has already been determined.
Sounds like a flashy or sneaky advantage, your choice.
I will go for that delicious sneaky.
Yeah, that you did get the advantage. Let me do you? Oh yeah, I actually should roll. It's careful. It's not very high careful, but still to establish the difficulty. Just barely. It's just enough for 1. Just barely not enough for 2.
It's fine. I'll just call it I don't know.
Oh, yours.
Sure.
That's
Like literally
that was
all
not a
ears because I'm an elf. It's a good one.
Oh, sure. It was not a suggestion, but sure.
It works. I thought it was.
Very well. I'm not opposed to it. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Bladebeard and Moad. While you guys decide, etc., I'll take a drink of water.
You can go first.
Alright, I guess Moad would charge forward at Endessa and once more move to whack with his Titan Sword.
Yep, sounds like a forceful attack. Feel free to click and drag your token. Yep. Good roll. She will attempt. What can she really do? She's immobilized, so she can't dodge it or like poof behind you, like immobilized, like physically. So she'll try to resist by like her sheer, parrying it basically. So her physical strength. Let's see, she does so. Not quite. So she does take 1 point of damage. Are we leaving it at that, or do you want to improve your mod? Your choice.
I don't think so.
Sure.
I'll, when things get more, I guess, erratic, maybe I'll use like a cannon or something. Right. Seems okay.
Sure. This would be her level 2 consequence. What's the name of the consequence you inflict on her?
Brawled with an ogre.
Brawled with an ogre. Lovely. Okay. I know they kind of blend to the background, but like Astrana and this is hit points, I put them over here. I know they blend into the background a little bit. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Moad?
Don't think so.
Bladebeard.
Am I able to, on my turn, to get to the ranger and then come back here?
You mean Astrana? Give me a quick.
Yes.
It will be a quick roll.
I would like to. Maybe this will change things.
Okay.
I would like to use my stunt to steal her quiver.
Let me check your thing, just to make sure if there's like anything in the wording. Steal something. Okay. We'll change it.
I still need to get to her, technically. Yeah.
Getting to her, I think, is possible. Getting back, harder. So yeah, you can get to her without rolling, but to get back, I would require another quick roll. That said, per the terms of your stunt, she will never realize that it was you who stole her quiver, even if like you're right next to her when it goes missing.
All right, then I'll attack Endessa first, and then I'll do the stealing.
Sure. How do you attack Endessa? She's currently parrying Maud.
He'll say, "Stop fighting," and then he'll fight her with his sword. Stab her.
You can do that. Though, funnily enough, yelling "Stop fighting" also works as a forceful attack, funnily enough, but sure. Give me your forceful attack, please.
I do get +4 because I attacked her last turn, and it's a bladed weapon.
Good point, good point. So yeah, you inflict 2 damage upon her.
Where's her thing? What does she have?
Right over here. She has her... Do you see it?
Yeah. So, she would have to take level 3.
Mhm.
But I think it's better if she needs to take something nastier. So I'll use Swordmaster. That would make it 4.
Yeah.
Sure.
You could have also used her consequence, but yeah. What's the level 4?
If I use her consequence, then it will be 6.
Well, I meant instead of Swordmaster. But sure.
Yeah, but if I use both, it will be 6.
Yes.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. What's the level 6 consequence you inflict on Endesa? Again, it's a crippling injury.
Can it just be like destroying her daggers?
Yeah, I'd even argue it's a bit underselling it, but yeah.
Wait, doesn't Endesa use a Warglaive?
She does.
Alright, I'll destroy her Warglaive.
Yep, what's the name of the consequence?
Broken Blades.
Broken Blades, okay. You swing at her and just utterly destroy her weapons. I imagine you're doing it with the Arcane Saber, so they're unsalvageable, really. As, yeah, she's left with 2 semi-useless pieces of metal in her hands. And she is still frozen in place, so all she can do is try to defend herself. Well, obviously, if and when her turn comes again.
Alright. Then I'll go swim towards the ranger, whatever her name is.
Sure. Depending on your swimming path, you might have to pass through the lightning bolt, in which case you will suffer its attack.
Is there a way not to suffer its attack?
By going over Randomi, basically.
Alright.
Okay. Because it's your stunt, yeah, I don't require a roll. So feel free to click and drag your token. And yeah, you mentioned you were using your stunt?
Yeah, I would like to steal all her arrows, so she's out of ammo.
Yep. She apparently is still a classic arrow hunter, I guess. You now have all her arrows. As she goes to reach for one, and then her hands grab nothing, and she looks very alarmed. Not realizing that you're the one responsible, even though you swam right up at her.
Something wrong?
You see her her arm winds back to punch you.
Alright, I guess we'll continue that on her turn.
Yep, as time pretty much freezes, metaphorically. I almost have to say that because it's kind of a real possibility. Okay. Khono, I keep seeing you lighting up, but nothing, no audio's coming.
I'm just hitting a key.
Fair.
It's not.
Fair enough. The Abomination. It, while still looking into your eyes, Lyri, it tries to reach down and push your legs into its mouth. Well, stomach mouth. How do you defend yourself? It's still trying to at least stare into your eyes. Well, metaphorical eyes.
As it is distracted, I will, for the first time in ages, I will try to use some non-voidy magic to I guess freeze its feet while it's not paying attention, and kind of step back so it I'm just out of its grasp.
Sounds like a clever defense, or careful, your choice. Also, it's the Abomination actually rolled a 10 because it got the assist.
No, wonderful. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I have an advantage and one guessing game. and 2 cakes. Okay, let's do this. Clever, please, please, please be good. Well, it's better than 3.
It's a very slightly above average roll. That is still 6 points of damage coming your way.
I will spend all theirs to make that a 2 plus 6 is 4. Do I want to take 4 damage? That is quite a bit still. A level 4 consequence.
Okay, so you are spending all yours. Okay.
Yeah, I'm spending all theirs. I was just seeing how much that would make it a level 4 consequence, and those heal every...
At the start of the session after this one. No, at the start of the session after. So basically, this is episode 54 at the start of episode 56.
I see. So basically, the session and the session afterwards.
Pretty much. I might be mistaken about this being 54, but anyway.
Well... I'll spend a guessing game to make that 2 consequence.
Or you can take your stress. Your choice.
I can take a 1 and a 2? No, wait, what? I don't have any stresses I can take for that.
So, let's recap. The Abomination has a 10.
You're saying a 2 and a 2?
Let's recap. Because maybe I got lost at one point. The Abomination has a 10. You initially got a 4. So that would be 6 points of damage. You, thank you, Thompshire. You used all yours to reduce it to 4.
So I can take a 2 and a 2.
You can. You were thinking of using a guessing game in addition, which would make it be just 2 points of damage. Do you want to do that, or are you sticking with 2? With 4, rather.
I am going to go for a 4 with a 2 stress and a 2 consequence.
Yep, perfectly fine. Okay. The Abomination still looking into your eyes, which is more disturbing than you thought, as you just spot pure hunger and almost, not in a erotic way, but almost lust, just greed in its eyes as it tries to devour you, and it does as it shoves your legs into its stomach mouth. It also begins chewing, so I'll give you the level 2 consequence, chewed. It is a very disturbing experience. I don't think any one of you has ever been eaten in this campaign, which is oddly enough a common trope across Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not happened to us really.
So I'm the first one to get vored. That's crazy.
Yeah, nice achievement. Yeah, you are getting vored. It is extremely disturbing to happen to you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Anything else on the Abomination's turn? Not really. So we are going to Andomi's turn. Let me make a note. Andomi the mage will blink away from the lightning bolt. What's up?
Does she take damage first?
Good point, DoomGoblin. How would she defend herself? She'd try to neutralize the magic, so she'd roll her clever, which is better. Tie means the lightning bolt gets an advantage, oddly enough. For simplicity's sake, the lightning bolt will use its advantages first opportunity it gets, okay?
Sure.
Okay. But nevertheless, Andomi will blink away Over here, probably. And of course, Aranis, not Aranis, Anastasia will attack her, well, narratively at least. So Andomi, because Anastasia has been taunting all the while, and that shouldn't be wasted, will try to hit... Why am I fucking up her name? We'll try to hit Anastasia with a fireball. Let's see how that does. Yeah, Anastasia takes 1 point of damage. No, she doesn't. She doesn't because of Kyrie, as she blocks it with her sword. As she says, "You face Anastasia Dawnguard," and Andomi says something in Fallacian which none of the players present can speak. In reply, Anastasia looks offended. Okay. The zombies on the alternate timeline. Let me make a note. The zombies. This one will continue assisting the abomination. This one will move in here and also begin assisting the abomination. So it gets a +2. This one, yeah, also assists the abomination as they all corral you, Lyri. Well, not corral, but rather make sure you can't get away. This zombie won't be close enough to assist anyone, but this zombie also won't be close enough. This one, once again, tries to grab at you, Benjamin. How do you defend yourself?
I'll kind of jump back at their blows.
Yeah, sure. They're trying to grab you, but sure, give me a quick, please. This is a forceful attack. Yep, yeah, you get your advantage again. I assume you want on your feet again?
Sure.
Sure. Meanwhile, this other group of zombies, can I get your sneaky Benjamin to see if you like grab their attention? I should roll their careful, though I almost feel like...
Oh god.
Yeah. They try the same thing. How do you defend yourself? Same attack. Try to grab you.
I'll keep doing the same thing, kind of like stepping back as they try to grab me and do evil zombie things.
Okay, give me a quick, please. Yeah, you. Once again, another one on your feet. Yeah, they're almost to you like background elements, like oh yeah, it's almost like atmosphere. The fact that they're trying to swarm you and drag you down, they're no real threat to you whatsoever.
They're advantage generators.
Yeah. That was the zombies. I believe all of them, yeah. Guren's turn. What would Guren do?
Can he get to the mage and attack her?
I think so, yeah. Yep.
With his huge hammer axe.
Yeah, can I get Guren's forceful? Let's see. How would Andomi defend herself that way? Is how she would try to defend herself. Very poorly, anyway. Yeah, okay. Andomi takes...
very poorly. That's a critical fail.
Quite. Andomi takes 2 points of damage.
He'll use his inner rage to add +2.
Makes sense to me. Andomi will use her arcane power to bring it back to 2. She basically defended herself by trying to enact a frost barrier. Are we leaving it at that, DoomGoblin?
Yeah.
Okay. Still 2 points of damage inflicted. Nicely done. For the sake of editing, I'll try to resolve Zemo first and then the Wisdom Ball. Oh wow, so another 55. Interesting. Thompshire, do you want the Wisdom Ball to do anything?
I'll say help Lyri.
Okay, let's see how it does.
If you fuck up my next turn, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, you've seen this happen before, Thompshire. The next damage will be prevented as you recognize its signature movements
But is it cast on me or on...
on everyone nearby.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'll put it, I guess, here. Yeah, everyone in this area, their next damage is prevented. Okay, top of the round. The figure inside the house will spend their turn. Try to create an advantage.
Wow.
What's up?
No, I was just wowing at them being cowards.
Overwhelming necromantic power, I'll call it.
And that's a very scary number. I think I'm going back to the portal. Maybe I'm not curious anymore.
As you sense power building up, like momentarily even dwarfing the light of the hole in time, as several groups of zombies appear basically in between you and this portal. Well, portal for simplicity's sake, it's debatable if you can call this a portal. It's a hole in time. But yeah, that was this person's turn, and says he will basically yell out, "Bring him to me alive, minions. I have much to discuss with my wayward child." Benjamin, your turn.
What shall I do?
You better attack someone, I swear.
But I mean, attacking zombies is useless.
Attacking anyone's useless.
Yeah, that's the point. Okay. Well, how about you drag me in yourself instead of doing whatever you're doing?
Impudent as ever, my wayward child, comes the reply.
And then you wonder why I left. This is ridiculous.
Is this are you trying to attack it via them via game mechanics, or is this just you bantering?
Depends. What approach would this be?
Flashy.
Then pass. It's narrative.
Sure. It says, don't worry. I have no use for you in pieces. You're the last relic of her. I would not want you to be overly harmed, but you will be disciplined.
Can I use my keen senses stunt to see if there's any alternative entrances into the house?
With your keen senses, the walls look pretty weak, and the house looks pretty not very well taken care of. You're not super sure, like you don't see any alternative entrances like that are like readily available. You're not super sure if like you personally are strong enough to like cause a breach in the house. Maybe you are. Very, very possible. It's a roll of the dice. But maybe you also are not. But you are very sure, however, that abomination would be more than enough to carve a
I
hole
was
in the
just
house,
thinking that.
or a sufficiently amassed amount of zombies, of course.
Okay. I'll turn to the abomination.
You see it voring Lyri while staring into her eyes. It looks disturbing.
How about you bring your new toy into the house?
Yes, master, yes. It does not break eye contact with Lyri.
But does it do as I say?
It does indeed like stop pushing her into its stomach mouth. Instead, grabs her with the intent of like lifting her up and like bringing her into the house, probably head first.
I think Lyri can take a little head trauma.
Wow.
Come on, hurry now, and you can keep her eyes.
It's not its turn.
Sure, I'm just incentivizing.
Incentivizing. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Still your turn.
Can I assist Lyri in the sense if she like catches onto the plan and she like readies for any possible thing that might happen?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and I mean, that aside, she won't take damage, so she'll be fine.
If hers is the next damage to be inflicted.
Oh, it's the first to be inflicted. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so you can't attack anything this turn, and I can't either.
I mean,
Do you
sure.
want to
Yeah,
protect
I'll
her?
assist you.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Not really, no.
Okay. And that's I'm an idiot. Like, we need to resolve the NPCs first. Okay. Whom do you want Kyrie to freeze? I assuming still Andessa because she's the melee one?
Sure.
Okay. Anastasia will continue taunting. Lightning Bolt, what do you want it?
Mage?
If no one's going to say anything, I'll move it.
And also, of
I
course,
mean, I'm not there.
and also, of course, if you wanted to damage or inhibit rather spellcasting.
Did it do any damage last time?
It did slightly hurt Astrana and generate an advantage from tying with Andomi.
Let's do damage again and mage. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, feel free to click and drag it. Thank you. Do you want anyone teleported to safety?
I think everyone's
Nope.
fine.
Do you want anyone banished to a twisting nether?
Alright, this is interesting. Should we... Yeah, ranger.
Do
Right?
you want to send the ranger to the twisting arrow?
Yeah?
You can go for it.
Okay. Let's see what she will face there. 15. Huh. This is... I didn't think of it from the perspective of it happening to an NPC. Number 15. So this will be interesting. I need to think about it, but either way, that we'll obviously resolve that when she returns. Okay, fascinating. Yeah, the dreaded top number. Alrighty. So, resuming the initiative order, Andessa will swing wildly at Moad because, yeah, she is actually, nah, she can't swing because she has been disarmed. She will... What a line, Zelryn. She will... What can she really do now that she's disarmed? She's not going to give up the fight. I guess you try to create an advantage bracing for Moa to hit her, basically. And she does. Braced, I'll call it. Okay. Astrana is not here, so yeah, now it is Lyri's turn.
Okay, so I'm being carried by the head, apparently.
Not quite. So basically, your feet are in its stomach mouth, and it is gripping your arms. So, like arms and back, because it has massive hands, and like carrying you like a, I don't know, like a wooden plank headfirst in towards the house.
This is one of the most ridiculous visuals we've had.
Quite.
This is disgusting. Okay. I would like
Not
to
breaking eye
use.
contact.
Yes, not breaking. I would like to use my stunt.
Okay.
The Crown of the Nexus Lord.
Mm-hmm.
To infuse myself with the voidy energy to give myself some advantages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You begin infusing yourself with void energy. The abomination says, Master, she's getting extra spicy and dark.
And I will, I guess, I will kind of, how can I sneakily build an advantage here? I was gonna say I will feign helplessness so it doesn't, I guess it expects me to be an easy eat, I guess.
Sure. Do you want the crown advantage and the feigning advantage to be separate or the same?
The same would help.
Sure. Well, what do you want to call them? There will be 6 in total.
Oh, I don't even have to work for the feigning one?
Oh, yeah, give me your sneaky for the feigning one. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
an idiot.
I mean, I wouldn't mind 3 advantages, but...
It is 6.
Okay. Just calling it, I guess... What's a good, advantage name for being underestimated? I guess just underestimated, maybe.
Yeah. It is vague enough to be useful in lots of situations. Okie dokie. Anything else on your turn, Lyri?
Nope. But I do know what I think I should do next time, so... we'll leave that until when it rolls around.
Sure. Bladebeard and Moad.
What?
Yeah, I was eating a snack. Moad will, yeah, they will both use their heads to head Endessa.
To what, Endessa?
Headbutt.
Oh, headbutt. It got
Double
cut
head.
off. It got cut off. Okay. Yeah, sounds like a forceful attack. Wow, her rolls. Christ. Does she have anything? Yeah, she'll use her braced to make it a 2 instead. Do you want to invest in this?
Change my...
You keep cutting off. Khono, could you repeat it, please?
I said, you want me to invest in my...
Well, I'm asking if you want to.
Like, change it? Because I'm content with...
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. 2 points of damage would equal to her level 3 stress. She's almost out of the fight. Even though she braced herself, you're still a massive ogre headbutting her twice. So she is still knocked. She's knocked to the ground, but because her feet are frozen, her feet are still standing upright. So it's not very comfortable, for lack of a better term. Bladebeard.
Surrender.
She coughs out blood. but says in reply, "Everything I have ever had is gone. There's nothing worth surrendering for. To the death, creature." Captain Bladebeard, your let's say target has just vanished right in front of you.
Yeah, she was about to punch me.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
And she disappeared. Alright, I'll move towards Andromi, the mage.
Yep. Feel free to click and drag your token. She's in the midst of a lightning
There's a
bolt.
house.
Yeah, you can circumvent it, but you can get there. No rolls required.
Alright.
Now that you're in range of the lightning bolt, how do you defend yourself from it zapping you?
By using my magical weapon to block it.
It's sort of all around, well, kind of all around you. Sure, give me a force roll. I did
8.
True. I did say that the lightning bolt will use its advantage at first opportunity, which it does mean you don't take any damage, and all it means it gets its advantage back, so nothing technically really happens. You do feel tingly and uncomfortable.
I'll just glance towards Hekala.
She gives you a
what the
look like
hell?
she gives you the same exact look because you it's basically like jumping into a fire. Like, what are you doing?
So, mage, are you surrendering?
She instinctively raises her hand to and you see a flame beginning to form. You've startled her. She's probably gonna fire blast you on her next turn.
So you're not surrendering.
The fire continues growing in her hand.
Alright. He'll stab her.
Okay, give me a force, please. How would she write that in that fashion? She would try to defend herself. Do you have anything to boost you? I don't.
Yeah,
believe so.
it's a bladed weapon, so.
Oh, it
2.
is. It is. Okay. So that's a free points of damage. That is. So yeah. Her
Wait,
level.
does she have anything?
Any
Any
assists?
damage?
She already took her level 2.
Level 2. And I dealt how many damage? How much damage?
Free.
Sure.
Okay. Who? Anything else? From you guys on your turns?
No.
Okie dokie. Back in the alternate timeline, the abomination charges forward with Lyri, gleefully cheering all the while, knocking the zombies away, and yeah, reaches this point, and as it tries to climb with Lyri in tow, rams her into the house, I guess, as an attack against her. Lyri, of course, up to you if you want to defend yourself, but either way, the next damage will be prevented.
Yeah.
So you don't even need
Lyri-
to roll if you want to, but sure.
I just won't roll.
Yeah. It's horrifying how gleefully fast this thing is moving as it's getting ready to ram you into the house. But at the last second, an invisible barrier suddenly prevents you from impact. To you, Lyri, it feels like you've just been thrown into a particularly soft pillow. As, yeah, damage is prevented. Khadgar winks, well, the Wisdom Bow rather winks at Benjamin, and the abomination just looks confused and says, You tough. Your eyes so pretty. As Lyri and Benjamin, you begin feeling the smell of smoke.
Well, is there a hole in the house now?
No, there's not, because an invisible wall prevented impact.
Oh, so the impact is prevented altogether.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought only the damage to the like player or character was negated.
Well, the thing causing the damage, really.
Okay.
Yeah, the abomination cannot act further, so yeah, back on the real timeline front. On Domi's turn, yeah, as promised, you attempt to fire blast your Bladebeard. How do you defend yourself? I rolled the wrong thing. It's actually a +7, which yeah, much better.
I'll try to deflect the magical fire with my magical sword.
Give me your forceful, please.
That's a 10.
It's a 10? Yeah, you get an advantage.
Swordmaster.
Sure. Seeing how easily you guys are handling these folk, Kairos will say, I suggest you don't finish them off until your companions have been retrieved. Including not having anyone banished to the Twisting Nether. As in, if someone's banished, it's as if they're not here, so this thing will close.
Good idea.
Alright. Back in the alternate timeline, the zombies on their turn. These ones who chase after the abomination, trying to get to eating Lyri, but only this one gets there in time to provide an assist. So that one abomination, well, and this group of zombies will also assist. So the abomination gets 2 assists. Fun fact, that would have meant that its previous roll would have been a 15 out of 12. Not that it really matters. As for the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of zombies, they will all swarm Benjamin, not individually. Instead, they will like assist a sort of super group. Let's crown this one the super group as. Yeah, Benjamin, you're being swarmed by zombies. How do you defend yourself? They don't seem so trivial anymore.
Is it a forceful attack?
It is.
Can I like step back and try to climb the house so I can like get on the roof?
You can't get to the house. You'd have to get through them. You're not underwater anymore to like work in 3-dimensional space, I guess.
Fair. So I'm like surrounded on all sides, or there's like the gap I can
There's
see.
the gap.
Like,
There's the gap sort of behind you.
yeah, then I'll use the gap to like actually gain some distance from the zombie horde.
Sounds either careful or quick as a defense. It is a forceful, so yeah, they tie. Zombies gain an advantage. They will call their advantage overwhelming numbers, because yeah, that is what's happening. Okay. Just for the sake of like my editing, basically, so that I don't have to like so quickly switch back and forth. Do you want the wisdom bolt to do anything?
I'll say use an AoE attack.
Let's see if it does. A 12 is... Yeah, sort of thematically, as you like jump back, he looks at you for a smile and says, outlook is certain death.
Benjamin facepalms.
You know, as it says that, it grows, it has a horrified expression, and then as it finishes its line, it resumes its like looking around in curiosity. Okay. Back in the real timeline. Gurren, do you want Gurren to do anything, DoomGoblin?
Attack the mage.
Yep, sure. Can I get Gurren's Forceful? Yep, and Domi... Domi will take 1 point of damage of that.
Cool.
As, she is suitably slammed. And let's see if Zemo does anything. That'll be something, wouldn't it? Nope. Okay. Top of the round. NPC wise, whom do you want Kyrie to freeze?
And Dessa still.
Sure. Anastasia will taunt. Lightning Bolt, feel free to move it if you want.
I think everything should stay. Right.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, let's resolve Astrana returning from the Twisting Nether. As upon returning, what would she... She would lift up her arms and surrender. So she concedes the fight.
By the way, oh wow. How long have we been going for?
In game wise, like in terms of time, like 10 minutes-ish.
No, I mean like the session.
2 hours.
Okay, so is this going to be the last round?
Oh yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew that, so I could plan my stuff around, I guess.
Sure. So Astrana returns, raises her arms in surrender, and says nothing. Like out of nowhere, raises her arms in surrender. So, resuming with the NPCs, whom do you want banished to a Twisting Nether, if anyone?
I guess no one.
Yeah, no one, because that would be a bad idea. I mean, even though Astrana surrendered, it's probably a bad idea still, just in case.
Yeah, sure. Do you want anyone to teleport to safety?
No.
Yeah,
We are not in danger.
pretty much. Fair enough.
Yeah, we not dying this time.
Okay. Now on the alternate timeline front, let me make a note. On the alternate timeline front, the presumably necromancer inside continues casting something, just generating 1 advantage. But in practical effects, should there be more zombies, or should I make the existing ones more powerful? There's already quite a few of them, so they visibly get a boost in strength and stats, etc. as they begin closing in on the two of you. Benjamin, it's your turn.
Oof, okay. Let's see. What can I even do against the horde of zombies? No, that's too much. Would... You said the walls were relatively brittle, right?
Correct.
Is he like making noise as he's casting his spellery?
Give me a careful, just because you're surrounded by moaning zombies, the abomination is yelling, there's quite a lot of sound nearby.
Sure.
With a 6, it's subtle. like his spell casting. Like he's not making a grand proclamation of whatever the hell. He seems to be more chanting at like a mumble volume level.
What I'm asking is if I can pinpoint where it's coming from.
Oh, you know it's coming from the house, so you mean like where specifically in the house?
Yeah, like to spell things out, I'm planning to throw my axe, so if I would know where it would be.
Fairly close to the door, like pretty much just behind the door.
So that would mean my axe would go through the portal, right? I mean the hole.
Practically yes, but because it's your stunt, not necessarily.
It's time-breaking axe. New power revealed.
More like it like hits at like a very absurdly specific angle to just avoid the hole in time.
Sure. Sure, let's go with that.
So you're using your stunt to boost your attack against this individual?
Yep.
Sure, sounds like a forceful, careful attack. I'll give you a, I guess, +5 bonus.
Okay.
Let's see it. Okay. An 8 to a 3. Yep, sorry?
It's embarrassing.
Well, we usually use it in conjunction with your other stunt, and this is a particularly difficult throw.
True that. Let's see if I have something. I'll use 2 on my feet. No, wait, actually. Yeah, sure. I'll use them both to at least scratch him so he knows that I'm in business.
Yeah, okay. I'll move. Yeah, I'll just move 14 over here for a moment. Okay. Your axe enters the house at just the right angle, like busting through the wall. You hear a groan of pain on the other side, and it returns from a different point, like boomeranging out, just avoiding the hole in time and returning to your hand, and it says, "Where did you learn something like that, child?"
Well, if you'd stop harassing me with zombies, maybe we could talk about it.
Show me what you've learned. I will dissect you thoroughly.
Thought you wanted me alive.
The two are not mutually exclusive. You should know by now. Yeah. You have inflicted 1 damage upon the individual inside. Okay.
Are the holes big enough for a person to go through, or?
No, they are. Well, they're definitely not big enough. Even though this house is brittle, the axe was more focused. If it had a sentience, you know what I mean. It was more focused on damaging the individual, not on destroying the house.
Yeah, sure.
If you roll well enough, I'll allow you a peek through, though.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Careful with your stunt applying. 7. Yeah, you spot a figure. It's a person you've never recognized before, not recognized, you've never seen before in your life. It appears like you after glimpsing it again, it's not a very detailed look. Elderly, human, probably male, you're not super sure, though his hair is very unkempt, so you never really know. And for 7, the one eye that like glares at you from the hole quite clearly reminds you of your father's eyes rather. And as it glares at you and says, "Wait, who are you? You're not the one I expected."
Neither are you.
Zombies, feel free to rip this one apart. It seems I do not know this one after all.
Does the name Aaran sound familiar to you?
No. Should it?
Does the name Joseph?
No. Should it? Who are you?
Actually-
Master, it's... Wait, we're two masters, says the abomination. Why two masters, master? That's not your master, you dolt. But there's master and master that smells of elf. And on the note of smell, Benjamin, you feel the smell increasing of smoke. You're pretty sure that the big fellow will, actually no, you don't know the effect of the glasses, I think. Yeah, you don't know the effect of the glasses, so I'll keep mum, I guess. But Lyri, at the very least, is aware that the big fellow will explode pretty much at the start of her next turn.
So, like,
Wait, the abomination is gonna explode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were away the last time this happened, yeah. No, actually you weren't, because it was the old lady. Anyway. Yeah, do you, it's still your turn, Benjamin. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll kind of try to stay away from the zombies a little bit, but that's mostly like narrative, I guess.
Yeah, you've already used your in-game action. Okay. In the real timeline. Yeah, in the real timeline, Endesa on her turn will, I guess, just brace herself for Moad to hit her again. Yeah, and she does. As for Astrana, alright, Astrana surrendered. She's just standing there with her hands up, and she yells at the other two, Give it up, there's no point in fighting these. They're not the ones we think they are. What are you talking about, Astrana, says Andomi. Just trust me on this. Kairos says, be warned not to close this thing prematurely. He warns, I guess, Moad, who's closest. Above board, all of them surrendering will also mean their defeat.
Awesome.
Oh,
wouldn't that be really fun, though?
It would.
be really bad.
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
For you guys.
Kairos is a time guy. He could fix it, probably.
Maybe.
I mean, he needs. He doesn't have the thing he needs to fix it.
And is a holiday with Grandpa all that bad?
Yeah, maybe.
Hell's End.
Maybe.
An alternate timeline.
Maybe
Grandpa.
Chronic and Petra can help us out.
For the sake of it,
Anyway.
Kairos will say, I imagine there's trouble on the other side. Maybe someone else can go and help? Says Kairos, but okay. That was Endesa and Astrana's turns. Astrana surrendered anyway. So, Lyri, it is your turn.
So you said the guy's gonna blow up on my next turn.
Yeah, at the start. So the abomination says, oh, I no feel so good. For the sake of it, you have a bit of time to react, aka if you want like to create an advantage to like shield yourself from the explosion or something.
Okay, that saves me from what I was planning on doing. I will... So wait. It still is grabbing me?
Holding you, yeah? staring into your eyes all the while.
Is it possible for me to, like, cut its tendons? I guess, I don't know. Do you have tendons in your arm, your hand?
Your whatever makes your arm muscles work. Sure. Yeah, that'll be a careful attempt at advantage.
Oh god. I actually didn't think it'll blow up this turn. I was expecting it next turn, so I was like, I can probably prepare for another turn. Okay, I don't want to do that. Would it be possible for me to, since I'm already in too much of nasty, gross contact with this thing, could I, like, since it's like a undead being held together by magic, if I were to maybe slightly take away some of that magic, would it loosen its grip a bit? Hence giving me an advantage?
Sounds like a clever attempt at creating an advantage, sure.
Sure. Can I cleverly mana tap a tad?
With the intent of creating an advantage, yeah, let's see you try.
Sure.
As soon as you try, you do create one advantage, but as soon as you try, you think to yourself that maybe getting blown up would have been more pleasant. Because for lack of a better term, ingesting or absorbing, I guess, necromantic magic, it's a magic that feels fundamentally wrong to who you are, like even more than fell magic or void magic, because at least that, like, fell or void creatures, they're alive. This is the opposite of being alive, obviously, and it feels incredibly unpleasant and fills you with dread as you absorb it. But you do get an advantage. Just you probably wish you hadn't.
I guess we just throw that on underestimated.
Okay. And as you do that, the abomination says, "Oh, something is, oh no!" and it explodes. I'm gonna go, I guess, in counterclockwise order. To see, as to the damage. So I guess the house first.
Fuck that house up.
Yeah, that entire wall is gone. I guess I'm not gonna roll the attack again. It will be an 11. Lyri, how do you defend yourself from the explosion?
I will attempt to, as it kind of reaches that apex of exploding, I will try to void break out kind of as swiftly as I possibly can.
Quick, please.
Okay.
Very good. Not quite good enough, but very good.
I need +3 to not take any damage, right?
You are correct. And also, if the damage is inflicted, I dictate where you go. If it's not, you dictate it.
Okay, to me that sounds like you're just gonna blow me into the time hole. So
yeah, you're probably right.
I want to be a pain in the ass, so I don't want to be blown into the time hole.
Sure.
I'm going to spend, I would need 2 of my, underestimateds, right?
Yep. To bring it up, sure.
Wait. I'll spend 1 underestimated,
Okay.
and I'll spend a fate point. I never spend my fate points, so I need to get into the habit of doing that. I will spend,
Your fate points will not reset at the start of next session because the combat is not over, but yeah.
Oh, right. Ooh. Having 2 is a bit dangerous. You know what? I'll spend the other underestimated then.
Okay.
It's a good reminder.
please move your token to wherever you would like to have void blinked. Within reason, obviously.
Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Let me zoom in on the map so I can actually see where I am. I'm covered up by the guy. Okay. I got myself. Okay. I'll go... here, sure. Just
You'd
throw myself in
you'd still be in the blast radius.
I see. How big is the blast radius?
Like, it will affect everyone except this group of zombies and this group of zombies.
Okay, then I'll go here then.
And this one, I guess. But yeah.
Is that safe?
Yep, it is. It is.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the Necromancer. Yeah, Necromancer protects himself with necromantic magic, as you will. Let's go with Benjamin next, then we'll resolve the zombies, because the zombies might take a little bit. So Benjamin, how do you defend yourself from the abomination exploding? It's an 11 to deal with.
I start running and jumping away.
Give me a quick, please.
I take it's forceful.
Yeah, you'd be correct. So 5 points of damage coming your way.
I'll use one of my fate points. I'll invoke Traveling Swordsman. You know, it's not the first explosion I've run away from in my adventures, so
Makes
I guess
sense.
that'll work. And yeah, I'll take my level 3 stress.
Okay. You are still flung by the explosion, although you managed to escape the worst of it. I guess I'll put you like here-ish. Okay. Now for the zombies. I'll go clockwise this time. First group. So 3, 11, 8. This group dies. Next group also dies. Okay. Guess, yeah, next group. Dead too. Okay.
Is it possible they don't die?
Well, this one might not, because this one has all the assists from the others. Let me roll again.
Right.
Does it lose the assists if people assisting him die?
Well, the people assisting him conveniently all have to defend themselves afterwards. So that's neither here nor there. Anyway, 4 points of damage. That means 2 of them die. So I guess I'll use 2 colors. Yeah, colors. This group is safe-ish. Continuing the clockwise order. Next group. Yeah, dead 2. Next group. Suddenly dead 2. Group after that. Dead as well. Group after that. Dead as well. I will say it was mathematically possible for them to defend themselves, even the like non-assistant ones, but I guess they didn't. But yeah, you all are showered in guts and gore from the abomination. Says no. The necromancer says, "No, my baby." But yeah, Lyri, you have your turn at least narratively still.
Does he not take damage?
The necromancer defend himself.
He's strong. Can we see into the house now, or is it on the other side of the view? I suppose.
Give me a careful.
Do I want to do a careful if it spends my narrative action?
Sure, fair enough. Then the like non-rolly answer is the explosion just happened. It's not just guts like raining, it's also like fire and smoke, so it's a bit hard to see at the moment.
Oh god, is that like an actual like red mist?
Quite, yeah. But yeah. Anything else on your turn?
I guess I will kind of grab Benjamin and kind of try to shake him to his feet.
Benjamin, do you allow yourself to be shaken to your feet?
Yeah, like my my whole back half is like singed. You know, in movies when there's explosions, then like only like half of the character is like filled with like I don't know soot and blood and whatever,
Yeah,
and he's like squeaky clean on the other side.
Oh, and I also put my glasses back on my forehead again, just so I don't fry his brain.
I mean, if he were to still stare into them, it would still work, but sure.
I know, but having them on my forehead is a bit different than
Yeah.
literally right in my face.
Yeah, because also the instinct is to look into someone's eyes. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Anything else, Lyri?
I guess Lyri will just say, "What are we still doing here? Shouldn't we leave?"
I think that guy's my grandpa.
Okay.
Can I get
What?
clever? Can I get clevers from both of you?
Can he assist me?
It's to come to a realization sort of separately.
Okay.
Lyri does. Benjamin is getting there. If Lyri mentions it, he'll get it too. Lyri, this even if that is Benjamin's grandpa, this is an alternate timeline. Like whatever he does here won't matter in the real world, if that makes sense.
This isn't your grandfather. And unless you want to kill him and take his stuff, there's no reason to be here. Do you
You're
want
right,
to
but-
take his stuff?
Not particularly. It's probably evil necromancer stuff, but well, what if taking him down helps this world?
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
I'm just saying. I don't care.
Lyri will reluctantly unsheath her weapons and assume the combat posture. It's probably the cheesiest thing Benjamin has ever said, ever. That is embarrassing.
Come on. What? Don't do this to me.
Lyri hides how her face is like shrunken up and cringing, but she also admires his pure of heartness, I guess. Okay, I forfeit the end of my turn.
Well, yeah, okay. Then, Bladebeard and Moad, it's your turns.
Yeah, I guess it's less of an attack. I mean, it is still an attack, but it's not meant to hurt her, if that makes sense. Yeah, Moad would try to, like, wrap earth around her, like, kind of like, bind her up.
And this is an attack against Endessa.
Well, not really an attack, like...
I'm asking strictly in
How do I
terms of...
explain?
I'm asking strictly in terms of game mechanics.
I mean, it could be more of an advantage,
Yeah, sure.
technically.
If you want it, yeah. Sounds like a careful attempt at advantage, because she's still resisting you.
Right. Yeah, Moad would, try to, I guess, start to bind her with earth, or try...
Yeah, let's see it.
The care...
Or clever, because you're using your shamanistic powers, your choice.
let's go with clip.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, you gain 2 charges on your advantage as you begin immobilizing her. Also, like Kyrie's narrative help. What do you want your advantage to be called?
I don't want to say that one because that's funny. I was gonna say break yourself upon my body, but that's not gonna work. We'll say rock shackle.
Rock shackle. Okay. Yeah, you immobilize her quite evidently. She is on the verge of giving up, like also bolstered by Astrana's words. Like her decision is rather. Anything else on your turn, Maud?
I guess narratively he would turn to Kairos after doing that and be like, is there any sign of them yet?
No, and that's what's concerning me. I do see some guts flying on the other side.
Is it their guts?
Unless they're rotten on the inside, I don't believe so.
Lyri is.
Poor Lyri.
Someone should perhaps go and help. Doesn't seem like they're coming out anytime soon. And whoa, this fight is almost over. When it's over, even if they surrender, it means this thing will close. I cannot cancel the spell.
What will happen to those inside?
They'll be stuck there.
Forever?
Unless I get to the item that my wayward companions have stolen, then yes, I can retrieve them.
Should probably go in, Bladebeard.
Yeah, those two are probably murdering innocents there. Maybe this will going there will help that reality from Lyri and Benjamin.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go. William Lyri's guts aren't out. I'm gonna go check on them and save them.
Technically, Maud, you still have your movement.
Would after immobilizing Endessa, he would charge right into the rift or whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Time.
And yeah, I'll move your token as you emerge over here, and you come across this scene of zombies, like narrowly, not narrowly, but like basically closing in on Benjamin and Lyri. The signs of a very massive explosion and a ruined house with like some elderly human yelling, "No, my child!"
Would Moed be able to use his stun
Which one?
still
Which
or
one?
no?
Which one?
The cannons.
You've already used your... Well, you can use your stunt, but you have already used your action for the round. So you cannot, like, use it normally to, like, boost an attack.
Okay. I just wanted to know that. I've never done that before, so,
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. Let me pull my... I know there's one that there is a stunt I can use without combat, technically, I think. It's the, Gotta pull it up. I don't know why I didn't have it open. I usually have it open for a session.
What, are you gonna use the attack twice thing? Would that even work like that?
Double trouble, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Moed is a two-headed ogre, when in combat, they can unleash a torrent of their powers together, allowing them to attack twice, regardless of the combat order. Yeah, so...
So that means you can use the cannon then.
Yeah, you both are correct, yeah.
I could double stun?
Yeah, Benjamin has been doing it all the while, yeah.
Very.
Oh, okay.
Stuns will
Yeah, then well, I'd never thought to use it like this. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of busted. Moed would emerge from the portal, and he would see the situation that they're in, and he would take out his cannon, and he would fire at the zombie.
Okay,
Not the necromancer, the zombies.
Well, I don't see the necromancer.
Also, Khono was right, but also, like, it's a bit of a stretch to say there's a necromancer over there, because from that direction all he hears is an old man yelling, "No, my baby!" And like he just...
Yeah, Moed doesn't really know the situation. He kind of just sees, oh, they're surrounded by zombies. I should take care of the zombies.
Fair.
Give me a forceful, I'll give you a +8, I suppose. Actually, do I need...
One time I don't use my sword.
I don't even need to roll because the zombies can't beat that. So yeah, you annihilate all the zombies. For well-placed cannon shot.
Or gotta go through the rift thingy.
We were actually planning on beating up my grandpa first.
You don't have time to do that. It's
Yes,
gonna
you do.
close. You'll be trapped in here forever. That's why I came in.
It's gonna.
He's an old
Gonna-
man. We only need a moment.
Plus the portal's right next to him anyway, so.
I'm gonna get trapped in with you two. I'm gonna complain a lot. Me too.
And speaking of someone,
I mean,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say-
I was gonna pass the
Uh,
ball to Bladebeard, but you go ahead if you have something to say.
I was gonna say, oh, we'll help you beat your grandpa at some point too. Don't worry.
What? I don't want to beat my grandpa.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you want to, we're here.
Do you want to beat your grandpa?
Because he's an evil necromancer, apparently.
My grandpa's not evil or a necromancer.
I don't know. I just suggesting.
Less talking, more killing the elderly, please.
Can I get a
Oh man, Bladebeard might have been right. Jeez.
Can I get a careful from all of you, well, all three of you rather, to see if you notice something? Well, Benjamin, your stunt will apply. Yeah, you did roll, Benjamin, with a 7. Yeah, more than Lyri don't notice. Benjamin, you hear from the house, from inside the house, crying. What sounds like the crying of multiple people. And you're sort of, let's say, astute enough to realize the crying only started like just now after the explosion.
Oh no, we blew up an orphanage.
You say that in character?
No, I said that. But, Benjamin would kind of motion for them to approach and see what's going on.
And I guess we'll probably resolve that next time. Because, yeah. Bladebeard, it is now your turn.
He'll think about just leaving those 3 monsters in the other reality, but he does kinda need them here because the rest of his allies are pretty much useless. So I guess he'll abandon his fight with the mage and go into the portal
Hell yeah. Okay.
or hall, whatever you call it, plot hall, whatever.
Sure. You jump into the portal and the first thing... yeah, it's the fucking lightning ball, isn't it? I also suffer from it too. Yeah, let me drag you over here. And I move this thing over here. Yeah, the first thing you see is Maud's butt as you emerge. You're cutting off, Thompshire. Yeah, we did not hear what you said. Oh, it might be, it's me cutting out. Never mind. That's lovely, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, Discord is crashing. Okay.
Wait, what is that? It's not really-
My
It's back.
yeah, it's back. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the
Nice.
momentary Discord fuck up, for lack of a better term. Okay, so yeah. What was I gonna?
It's weird that was just me.
No, everyone. It
Yeah,
happened to
me
everyone.
too. I was like freaking out.
I know.
So what do I see?
Maud's butt.
I move away.
Yeah, you move away, and yeah, you otherwise as you take in the environment is the remains of multiple explosions with lots of guts, fell fire, and dust and smoke, and the crying of an old man.
What have you done?
Or they want to beat up the elderly, and I go to a bunch of zombies.
Get back into the portal already.
That's what I told them. They want to beat up an old man.
We're gonna get stuck here.
I also said,
Look, the old man's right next to the portal anyways.
I'm going back through the portal, and I'm closing it in a minute. All right.
What's the rush?
I go back into the portal.
Well, the portal is on top of the
it's
like,
pretty.
near the house. Yeah.
It's right next to
Well,
the old
that
man.
Can I summon the mammoth?
We're using the map for this.
I mean,
Can I
use
summon the
mouse in
flying
dungeons?
disc?
For both questions, yes.
All right, flying disc, and I'll fly towards the portal.
I keep forgetting we have the disc.
You're the only one who has not engaged in combat, so per World of Warcraft rules, yeah, you can. Well, not engaged in combat over here, I mean. You can roll quick, or if you forsake your gameplay action, you can go in for the other side.
Let's risk it. I'll roll quick. What do I need to get?
Like a 4. Yep, you're.
Damn it!
You are able.
I didn't get 4.
You are able to jump through to the other side.
Where do I appear?
You appear right back over here, like next to Kairos, who says, "Oh, that was quick."
Yeah, I told them to get back here.
And did they listen?
Hopefully. And I'll pull out a dagger and throw it at Andessa.
Okay, sounds like a forceful attack.
Sure.
Tie means you get.
I'll use my... Oh, I can't use Arcane Saber because it's... Wait, I'll use her.
Yeah, you have her.
Her, yeah.
She will use her advantage because otherwise, yeah, it's bad.
I'll use my Fate Point
You also have Sword
and
Master.
invoke... What?
You also have Sword Master if you want to use that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. How do you take out Endessa? Well, it doesn't necessarily matter, like what consequence you inflict, because she's gonna go back to her timeline. But yeah, what's it taking out Endessa look like?
He throws a dagger into her knee.
Okay.
Dagger to the knee is the name of the consequence.
Fair enough. Okay. And she is... Do you want her to, like, pass out? What do you want from her? In terms of, like, getting taken out of the fight?
Sure. It's, like, very painful and
Yeah,
she
big owie.
falls unconscious.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed. Very, very well said, Zelryn. Anything else on your turn, Bladebeard?
He'll just slowly turn towards the mage.
Whom you can barely see because she's engulfed in lightning. Okay. The abomination is gone, so Andomi the mage. Astron says, "Surrender, Andomi." But they killed Velnev. They plundered our homeland. No, they didn't. I'm gonna roll Astrona's flashy.
Wait, I want to say something if I can.
Of course.
Surrender and I'll kill you all. I'll have your heads on a spike.
No flashy roll required. Then she does not surrender. Okay. She. All right. She needs to take damage from the lightning bolt, or well, not. Let's see how she does. She does take damage. 1 point of damage. Anything she can use. Oh, well, the lightning bolt will use its thing, so it's actually 3 points of damage. That would be Andomi's level 4 consequence. Zapped. We've determined that she will not surrender yet, so I'm going to briefly move the lightning bolt aside so I can retrieve her. I'm not her final position. She blinks away like here-ish, I think. And uses her turn basically to cast a protective spell because she's trying to figure out what the hell, why is Astrana insisting on surrender. And her resolve is wavering, so she only gets 1 advantage. You want Gurin to do anything?
He'll chase after her.
Of course he will. Can I... the lightning bolt was not affecting him. Oh, my bad. Can I get then Gurin's forceful? Because I'm guessing he will charge in guns blazing. Oh, mace blazing, I guess. Oh, I didn't...
Wait, that's my forceful. I'll roll his forceful.
Please. I also messed up something for the viewers.
Oh, alright.
How beautiful.
Critical fail.
Yeah, Gurin charges forth and is frozen in his tracks. As Andomi gains an advantage as she freezes Gurin. Okay.
Hey, Gurin, chill out.
Aye. Okay. On the... Well, let's see if Zemo does anything. There will be something, wouldn't it? Okay. And finally, for the alternate timeline side, Benjamin, do you want the Wisdom Bolt to do anything?
I'll say charge.
And let's see if and how it charges. 29, that is something. Let's see what it is specifically. I'm gonna... 1, 2, 3... Okay, roll a d3. It throws a fireball at Lyri.
Awesome.
Lyri, how do you defend yourself?
Do I have any preparation for this? I assume since Benjamin said charge, then I kind of have an idea that this wisdom ball is kind of
Erratic?
messed up in the fall. Yeah.
Sure.
Does it like turn to me, or does it just like fire it randomly?
It makes wild mouth gestures as a fireball appears right in front of it and then turns towards you, launches it towards you. You're quite close to Benjamin.
I will quickly try to blink out of its I guess path of destruction.
Yeah, sure, give me a quick, please. How do you take 1 point of damage?
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my ever helpful level 1 stress because of this. Do I really want to use...
Actually,
Can I use
the Wisdom Ball will use your consequence to inflict 3 damage on you.
Okay, well now I have to use some of my advantages. I will use... Can I use my underestimated advantages on this?
If you can give me an argument, I don't require a strong argument, but give me something.
The Wisdom Ball saw me getting roared on by an abomination, so it probably isn't expecting me to be in a tip-top fighting form, so...
I don't think if it's expecting much of anything, but sure.
Algorithms or however this thing works. I don't know.
Yeah, it does have like the level of rationale of like our AI software, I guess. Okay, sure. Yeah, 1 point of damage coming your way.
I'll spend another one.
Okay.
I just having a one stress is pretty important.
Should I spend my fate point? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Benjamin, you yell at it to charge. It rushes forward, forms the fireball, then turns it towards Lyri and launches it at her. Lyri barely dodges.
What the hell is your problem?
What the hell's its problem?
Get it fixed.
It pogs at you.
I think this is a feature.
Look at it. Lyri will gesture to like the tooth that's like rattling around in there.
I think it got fixed in the meanwhile.
Yeah,
Okay.
we fixed it. I think only the... Did we keep the red eye or just the ability to shoot lasers?
I think we
Oh
did.
god, it has a showering gun, doesn't it?
Okay. One that shoots lasers, yeah.
I guess Lyri will gesture to the scary red eye then.
It smiles at you and looks very proud of itself.
Let's just kill this grandpa already.
And I guess that's the note we will end our session on, I suppose. Do I have like a Duskwood overlay? I don't believe so. So I guess I'll just use the standard Eli one for our post discussion. Thoughts on today's episode, everyone?
Beating up the elderly. Or trying to.
Would have gone very differently if Benjamin did not accept that compel.
Yeah, I will say the alternate timeline that you guys would have journeyed through would have taken the shape of based on the first person to enter it, if that makes sense.
Oh, I was just about to ask that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
I see.
Interesting.
So yeah, it very much could have been a Bladebeard thing, but that's why I compelled Benjamin, because I thought that Benjamin's alternate timeline is slightly more interesting than Bladebeard's.
Would Bladebeards have been him in Warlords of Draenor?
I would say there's a theme that we perhaps could have picked up on in my initial description, but I will not reveal it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're all about old people.
I said my initial description there, like when Benjamin his very first arrival here, where he did not detect an old person in any way, shape, or form.
Did he detect a young person, maybe?
He detected the abomination and the fact that this reminded him of a scary story his father told.
The horrors of getting old.
Quite.
No, but it was fun. Although I feel like we got really close to being totally screwed at the end.
I mean, you're still not safe.
I know, but there was like 10 trillion zombies around us. And nobody was killing them.
I think it's way more likely for the three of you to get stuck here than to defeat Grandpa.
Just get out.
I'm on team get stuck here, personally.
I'm on team get out.
I think this is an endless graveyard. I don't like this place.
You actually can, if you look close enough, you can see the graveyard's walls, like, for instance, over here, and, like, over here-ish.
There's more graveyards beyond.
It leads to a forest. Those are trees beyond.
I'll be honest, I thought Bladebeard was gonna trap Lyri here. Like, on purpose. Like, he's gonna, like, break her legs and then be like, alright, time to leave.
Break your legs?
It wouldn't have worked. She had like a million advantages.
I mean,
Damn.
we'd also have to get everyone else out before Lyri got out. So and anyway, if you broke Lyri's leg, she could just cut it off and make a void one.
Quite.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, I guess it depends how much leg we're losing here. Like a foot maybe would be easy, I guess. It's like the hand size, I don't know.
She would just have tentacles instead of legs.
She would walk to make the Squidward sound.
Her Lady Ajara arc, I guess.
I did for a second think that Bladebeard was going to trap all three of us here.
I mean, Bladebeard said that he's intent on closing this thing within like the next minute.
Yeah. I'm aware.
And of the like combatants outside, one of them has surrendered and is urging the other one who is wavering to surrender. I'm not even sure we'll make it through the next round, if I'm completely honest.
Well, even if we get stuck here, we can probably find our way out somehow.
We'll see.
Maybe we can get a plea deal with Petronimi.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm curious, like Thompshire, like thoughts on this setting that you stumbled into.
I mean, it's clearly Duskwood. And it's a plotline I totally mean to address at some point. But since we're not there yet by any stretch of the imagination, I think this is a good little tease, if you can call it that.
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty much nothing you do here will really have meaning, other than like the meaning you might get personally, I suppose. But
Something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. I don't really have much to add. I didn't quite expect you guys to demolish these 4 Blood Elves that easily. I expected them to
Really?
lose. Well, I expected them to lose, certainly, but not like to reach the situation where you guys have to hold back, basically.
Yeah, 2 of us beat 4 of them.
Again, they're not like really big boss level characters. They're mid-level characters that are challenged by the fact that they're working together.
But we have 15 people on our side.
Yeah, but
Dragons and demigods or whatever.
True. Again, it's not meant to be a major challenge, but I just thought it would take like at least a bit more time for you to demolish them, if that makes sense. But
I love the moment when Gurin and Bladebeard defended each other
that was good.
back to back.
That was good. I quite liked it too. Okay. Anything else that we ought to bring up? I'm not super sure, so I don't think so, at least. So yeah, you guys let me know if there's anything else, or if we are going into our usual shoutouts.
Sure.
Okay, going once, going twice. Alright, dear viewers, thank you once again for watching and listening to us. Let's see what these people are up to. Starting, it seems, first and foremost with Sir Thompshire. Thompshire, could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Sure, you can find me both on YouTube and B-Sky as Sir Thompshire, where you can see me post sneak peeks of stuff, model edits, and machinima, all that good stuff. And yeah, as you probably know by now, I've been making Aaran for over a year now. And we have an episode coming very soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, hopefully. So yeah, look forward to that.
Nice. Okay. Thank you very much, Thompshire. Then we would have conjurize Zelryn. Zelryn, could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yep, I am Zelryn, and I am hopefully helping out with some projects soon, but that's kind of about it. I've been learning stuff and the likes, so I've not really been making as much stuff, but hopefully you will see me, I guess, participate in other people's videos soon, and by soon I mean like months, but whatever, it's fine.
Interesting. Noted. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Zelryn. Then, according to the dice, we would have Khono. Khono, could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yes, hello. I'm Chronos. I am a VTuber and content creator. I make Warcraft content. I make Machinima content. I'm a writer for Aaran. I do a lot of stuff. I am very busy doing all sorts of things. I am currently working on another Machinima because I am torturing myself. It's a Christmas one. It's very short. It hopefully won't take me that long to make. Hopefully, being the operative word. I recently just released the Scarlet Machinima, which is pretty cool. And I'm also releasing other content. But yeah, lots of Warcraft stuff.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Khono. And then, of course, we would have DoomGoblin. DoomGoblin, could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm DoomGoblin. I draw stuff, and yeah, I'm on this show. Probably will be in the next episode as well.
Yeah. Unless the timelines get split or something, I don't know. Yeah, thank you very, very much, DoomGoblin. I was thinking of Bladebeard, but yeah. Otherwise, as for me, dear viewers, I was your dungeon master, Game Master Teeironor. I do this series, quite a lot of fun. I also do a different series called Legacy of the Rimland. We had to take a break this week because I was not feeling well, I'll be completely honest. We should be back next week, hopefully. We don't want to make it a monthly show, but it's just what sometimes happens, I guess, when, yeah, because scheduling is complicated. Anyway, other than that, dear viewers, thank you as usual for watching and listening to us. We should be back next week, but I'll let you all know if we have to delay an episode or whatever on Blue Sky. And yeah, I'll see you when I'll see you. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.